Hey, welcome to Trashy Stupid Fun. I know I just posted a video, but I really just want to get this out of the way. I was supposed to do this tomorrow, but I really just want to, I'm just in a good mood. So it's like, tonight, okay, I get sidetracked, but yeah. Tonight I'm going to talk about what I watched tonight, the Gamera movies they're from 1990 something. It doesn't say. Mid-90s. Gamera. I watched Gamera and Guardian of the Universe. Actually, I started it last night and finished it today. And then I watched Gamera 2, Attack of the Legion. And these are just fun Japanese monster movies about a giant turtle who saves Japan from evil monsters. And, this franchise started in the 60s. There are a ton that came out back then. And 5 of them were featured on MST3K. And I've seen 4 of them so far. 4 of those episodes. And they're just cheesy fun. They're very, very low budget, but cheesy storylines, and some of them don't make any sense, and just I don't know. And it's funny because a lot of them follow the same formula. Something bad happens. Well, actually, before that, the very first one is Gamera's. He comes and people aren't sure what to make of him, and he's kind of destructive. Doesn't really. He's not out to kill people apparently, but he's destructive, and Japan wants to do something about it. So in the end, they send him up. Because I've only seen the MST3K version, but in the end they send him up to space or whatever. And the subsequent movies, I can give that away, I don't care. It's like in subsequent movies, there's a monster and he comes and saves the day, and he becomes like a superhero monster guy. I don't want to keep holding that, but anyways, they follow the basic formula after that. Something happens, there's a monster in town. What to do? Gamera comes and they're like, okay, we have 2 monster problems now. We have him, and like, which one's the worst? And so they try to find a way to get rid of the worst one, and then some of them are saying we should get rid of both of them, and kids come in saying, Gamera is friend to old kids, and yeah, and some kids get in the way of the military and say, don't do this, don't hurt Gamera, and they come up with crazy ways to get rid of one of or 2 or both of them, and then it ends up being Gamera saves the day and everybody's fine until something else happens and another monster comes and it happens all over again. They kind of follow the same basic thing there, and that's what these ones did. They follow the same, monster comes, Gamera comes and attacks, and a lot of boring scientist stuff. Saying, oh well, these creatures have been around for a long time, and Gamera's here to protect us and everything, and, it's crazy. But they're fun. And these ones were made in the 90s as a reboot or something, and apparently there's 3, but I've only seen these 2. And now I really want to find the 3rd one. Because those 2 were really fun. Cheesy fun. I like cheesy monster movies. Nothing really noteworthy of these. They're not breaking any new ground with Gamera, except new special effects. And a better looking version of Gamera. Cause this is pretty cool, actually. I think. It's on Blu-ray. I don't know why it's on Blu-ray, but I like that it's on Blu-ray. It's a decent picture. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it's just I wish I don't know. It'd be nice if other obscure movies would be put on Blu-ray too. Because I'm just a sucker for that kind of stuff, and it was cheap. Otherwise, I probably would have found it. I would have looked for it on DVD, cheaper. Because this was $8, but for $8 for a Blu-ray, that's not bad. I'm always out for a bargain. So, and I love finding movies I've never seen before, or at least cheesy ones like that. Because if I don't like it, I can always sell it. If it's cheap, I don't have a problem. If it's really expensive, I try to wait till I can find it used or cheaper, or used and cheaper. And I had fun watching these. They were very, very fun. Even I kept falling asleep, but I think I was just a little tired. I think these movies wear me out. But I think after all this exploitation, these were a breath of fresh air. And of course, I watched them dubbed. That's the only way you need to watch these. These aren't classic pictures where you need to watch it without dubbing and subtitles. They are what they are. They're monster movies. They need to be with the cheesy dubbing, because the cheesy dubbing is what makes them fun. You know. Oh, and one last thing. I'm on Facebook now. I've been on Facebook for a while. I'm in with this group. But it's now public, and you can just find it under Trashy Stupid Fun. And, you know, the only difference between this is that I post other stuff on there. I post other stuff on there, like trailers for the movies I've been watching, and, you know. So if you go on there, you get a little extra content in anything I buy. Even I didn't post a picture of this, even though I probably could have, but yeah. Because I posted a picture of the Grindhouse movies. So yeah. I'm not sure what to do for my next episodes. I just, you know. As I keep watching really bad movies, I'll keep posting videos about them. Because, you know, some of them are just too weird not to talk about. Yeah, some of them are just too weird not to talk about. I'll have to look through there. There's a list online saying what all the subcategories are for those movies, because for some reason there's no booklet saying what each movie is about. So I'm kind of flying blind with some of those Grindhouse movies. But I'll try to find something about them, because I want to keep watching some of them, but some of them, I think there's a couple, I think I've mentioned this, but I think there's a couple cannibal movies on there. I don't know if I want to touch those. Especially if they're, you know, if they use real animals or something, because I've heard that about one movie, but I don't know if that's not on there. But there's a couple fun titles on there that are disaster movies. Something like it's a take on the Poseidon Adventure, and then there's another one about an earthquake. I kind of want to watch those at some point, but I don't know. I might wait and go try to find some horror movies to watch or something. I might watch some I've already seen. I don't know. It's much more fun to talk about movies that I'm watching for the first time, because I have a little bit more to say about those. So yeah, I guess we'll see, because I don't know. I don't want to promise anything. Cause I always change my mind because something else pops up and catches my eye, and you probably noticed that with the way I talk. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see. So until next time.